Hey, Angel. So we're in Valiant College Preparatory, and so Carolyn's up here doing a Bellator MMA fight for Blank Shot, and you had her coach for your practices for the past couple days, and I want to know why do you have her do your practices?
All right. Well, I've known Carolyn for about 6-7 years now. And we have a great relationship, and if you want to be the best, you got to work with the best. And I think Carolyn brings a different perspective, a different method of wrestling that I want to learn and understand to implement with my kids. And she's had success as a coach herself, so why not learn from some of the best? And I consider one of the best coaches in the country.
Where did you first meet Carolyn, and how did you end up? When you met her, you're like, how did you end up? Like, she's the one I wanted to help coach with me, and stuff like that.
Definitely. So first time I've heard of her was probably in about 2015, 2014 when I first started coaching. I was a fresh new coach. I kept hearing her name. Her name kept coming around. Carolyn, this woman coach, math, wrestling, and I'm like, at first I was like, I did not understand it, so I was not open-minded to it. But the more people you hear from just constantly mentioning her name, I figured I had to meet her. So I think this was in 2015, if I'm not mistaken. I met her in Monterrey, Mexico. We were both cornering in the UFC, and I was able to talk to her. But from the first time I talked to her, what excited me was not even the technique, because we weren't on the mat. We were at the lobby. I think we might have met on the elevator, if I'm not mistaken. So as we were talking about wrestling, you know when somebody knows what they're talking about, is just explaining philosophies, and after talking to her for about a minute or two, I knew she understood wrestling. And one thing that really got me was the way she talked about muscles and joints. If you turn your wrist a certain way, you activate the pull muscles, and if you turn your wrist the other way, you activate the push muscles, and that was very interesting for me. So when I did have her come out about 3-4 years ago, I implemented a lot of small things that she taught me, and I implemented it in my style of wrestling, my coaching style.
Thank you, Angel, for having us out here and wrestling with your guys, trying to make me better, and we see new things and try to practice with them, and it's really grateful for having us.
Well, no, thank you guys. That was awesome, man. You even yourself, we learned a lot from you this weekend. So, wrestling prep, man. Thank you guys.